Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News Broadcast. 联合早报 reports that U.S. Republican Senator Bernie Moreno of Ohio plans to introduce legislation next month aimed at blocking Chinese car manufacturers from entering the American market. Speaking at an automotive forum before the New York Auto Show, Senator Moreno stated, "What we're going to do is strictly protect the American auto industry so that Chinese cars don't enter our market, whether through hardware, software, partnerships, or imports." The move comes amid growing security concerns. Separately, the U.S. Ambassador to Canada, David L. Hoekstra, affirmed that the U.S. would not permit Chinese electric vehicles to cross the border from Canada into the United States. He cited security worries related to data collected and transmitted by these vehicles. This statement follows Canada's recent agreement with China to reduce tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. The U.S. has already enacted regulations to restrict the import and sale of smart connected vehicles using Chinese and Russian technology within the country. According to Lianhe Xiaobao, U.S. Secretary of War Higgs announced on Tuesday that the United States is fully aware of the actions taken by China and Russia to assist Iran and is prepared to respond to these actions if necessary. Higgs further indicated that the coming days would be a critical period for the Middle East conflict, citing intelligence that ongoing airstrikes are significantly impacting the morale of the Iranian armed forces, leading to widespread desertions, personnel shortages in key positions, and growing discontent among senior leadership. He stated that the U.S. is gaining the initiative with its options increasing while Iran's are diminishing, making military responses difficult for Tehran. Separately, Reuters reported that President Trump suggested the U.S. would withdraw from the conflict in 2 to 3 weeks, as there was no reason to continue. Meanwhile, Iranian President Pezeshkian expressed a willingness to end the war, seeking guarantees against future conflict, which positively impacted U.S. stock markets. According to Guangming Online, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer declared on March 30th that the United Kingdom would not be drawn into any conflict in the Middle East. Speaking in Wolverhampton, he firmly stated, "This is not our war, and we will not get involved." Starmer further emphasized his government's resolve, asserting, "No matter how great the pressure, no matter who puts pressure on us, this is our decision." His remarks underscore a clear stance of non-intervention in the escalating regional tensions. Previously, the Prime Minister had articulated that any British engagement concerning the Iran issue must be founded on a legitimate basis and supported by a carefully considered and viable plan. Global News reports that Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has condemned what he termed Israel's illegal invasion of southern Lebanon, calling for an immediate ceasefire between Israel and the Iran-backed Hezbollah. Speaking in Wakefield, "Withing a sword bejori wuds door R.K. Dor ez, and unstodes to bredo katus mark pape, and pates, the southern thoroughes onto etarn as offination enza nor bids. Rock so, there's a then stotion, it thence as a sword, there are bellu es pre I rind dos being. It nowand in the geest preso zid to, bread doke, God, doti, God, red, backed, I ran that. According to NHK, Israel's defense minister, Israel Katz, has announced plans for the military to establish a security zone on the Lebanese side of the border once the conflict with the Iran-backed Shia Muslim group Hezbollah concludes. In a video released on Tuesday, Katz stated this zone would extend approximately 30 kilometers from the border to the Litani River, with the Israeli military maintaining security control. Furthermore, he indicated that around 600,000 people displaced from southern Lebanon would be barred from returning home until the safety of Israeli residents in the border area is secured. Katz also mentioned that all houses on the Lebanese side of the border would be demolished, similar to actions taken in parts of Gaza. The report notes that Lebanon's health ministry recorded 1,247 deaths by Monday in the ongoing fighting, and Indonesia has denounced an attack that killed 3 UN peacekeepers deployed in the border area. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.